Hi, everybody. Welcome to the call on today. Thank you so much for hopping in. If you were invited to this call, I want to briefly talk to you about the highest paid skill set that you can do working from your home. It is one of the most powerful tools that I have ran into, and I want to talk to you about it. So let's get started in just a few seconds. Give everybody time to hop in, chime in, and let me know where you're chiming in from. Where you calling in from? Let's see. I see London. Good morning. Good afternoon. I think it's morning over there. I'm not sure what time it is over there, but good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're calling from. We have Atlanta in the house, New Jersey, New York. Welcome to the call. Welcome to the call. So, guys, I don't want to waste too much of your time, but I do want to talk to you briefly about the highest paid skill set that there is in this United States, in the North America, South America, internationally, to where you can work from home and create multiple streams of income from it. So, I want to talk to you about the foreign exchange market. My name is Dr. Kathy Kirkland, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself and give you a little bit of my background. I'm a co-pastor of a church here in Texas. I pastor alongside my husband. I've been doing so for right at 12 years, and I've been evangelizing for a little over 30 years. So when I first found out about this, I used to be a real estate agent back in 2007, 2008. And I used to be a real estate agent, but when the real estate market crashed, my whole world crashed right along with it, including my 401k. I had worked 27 years in order to build up my 401k. And, every 7 to 10 years, we hit a recession. And when that recession hit, I lost just about everything. I lost all my property management companies. I lost my property management company, and I lost my rental properties because I didn't have income coming in to sustain the properties. They were more or less, there was assets as long as people were living in there and paying their rent, but they became liabilities when people had to downsize because they was losing their jobs and things. So, and I was even about to lose the house that I was currently staying in, and I became a squatter in my own house. I had 4 kids in college, a 4-year-old, and a husband who just retired out of the military after 25 years of service. And we were living off a half a check. And it looked like we needed to downsize. And that's one of the things I did not want to do because I had worked so hard to get to where I was. And then, but I wasn't recession proof. So a good friend of mine, Dr. Jewel Tankard, I love her so much. That's my sister, my prayer partner, my girlfriend, she's that girl, and I appreciate her because she looked out for me. She gave me a call one day and said that she was flying down to Dallas for me to meet her there, and that we were going to we were going to learn how to trade foreign currency, but we were going to earn money while we learned at the same time. And, in my mind, all I heard was school. And I was like, man, I don't want to go back to school no more. I'm tired of school. I done been to school. I did what everybody told me to do. And the standard is to go to school, get a good job, go to school to get a good education so that you can get a good job, buy a house, take a few vacations, save up some money for a rainy day. And that was pretty much the highlight of life. Now, that may not be for everybody, but that was my case. So I went down and sometimes you got to change circles in order to get to where you need to be. And I was looking at, how she was living. And then so we went down there and I found myself being surrounded by millionaires, multimillionaires, and a billionaire at the time. And so I'm listening because they have what I've been looking for. So I'm listening to the testimonies and listening to them talk about the foreign exchange market, listening to them talk about the cryptocurrency market, listening to them talk about binary, and all of that. And so, it was kind of foreign to me, but nobody was clocking in to go to a job. They had created multiple streams of income out of this. And so, so I'm sitting there and it's more or less like a copy and paste system. They was copying and pasting what they was going to do, how they was going to, buy and sell in the market and everything. And the owner of the company, Christopher Terry, He used to work on Wall Street. He worked on Wall Street and he trained the top traders on Wall Street every year for 25 years. And so, he had my undivided attention. Okay. So, and so I was so excited about it because when my 401k crashed, reality set in. Warren Buffett says, if you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you will work until the day you die. And that became a reality to me because I had worked all those years just so I could build up a little retirement. And now it was gone. And I had to go back. And then, it wasn't a whole lot because when I first got started in the corporate world, it was right around my 20s when I started investing in the 401k. So it was the early part of my 20s. And I had started working. I worked throughout high school with this company, making minimum wage. And I'm kind of ashamed to tell you what minimum wage is. The minimum wage that I was getting paid during that time at 16, 17 years old was $3.35. $3.35. Okay. And now minimum wage is what, $8? In some places it may be $15. Or I know they're trying to get it up to $15, but that wasn't a lot of money. But it was back then, but it wasn't a lot of money. And so I did not want to go back and give anybody another 20, 25 years of my life because I missed a lot of time out at home, a lot of time, with my kids and everything. And some stuff that I didn't want to do. I had worked hard my whole life, and now here I am about to lose it all. So I'm listening to what was happening, how they was copying and pasting, and what the beauty part of this is. Bob Proctor is a part of our company, and it's called I Am Mastery Academy. And he talks about copying and pasting Andrew Carnegie. He said that he made $6,000 a year. $6,000 a year. And so he read this book about Think and Grow Rich, and so he began to copy and paste millionaires, multimillionaires, and billionaires. So guys, this is a copy and paste system, and I know that you can copy and paste because you copy and paste your parents. You copy and paste your mom, your dad, your grandma, their cooking style, how they dress, how they clean, how they go about doing things, how they fix cars, how they buy cars, how they do business. You copy and paste somebody every day. Even on your jobs, you're copying and pasting somebody that's higher up than you so that you can learn their skill set on your job so that you can get promoted. So guys, I want to tell you here how you can copy and paste and work from home and still work for yourself and start businesses outside of your home. So I was so excited about what I heard, and of course I signed up. The tuition was 1% of the tuition that I had to pay going to college. I have 4 degrees. And I don't work in any of them. I have a PhD, and I know you got to have patience for this. And I know you have patience because you had to work 12 years. You had to go to school. You had to go to school 12 years in order for them to say that you qualify for minimum wage and that you can work in this economy. And if you want to make more than minimum wage, you had to go back to school for 4 years to say you specialize in it, and so that you can make at least $15, $16 an hour. And then if you wanted more than that, you had to go back to school for another 18 months to say that you're a master at your skill, just to make $20, $25 an hour. And if you're really good, depending on where you're at, you go back to school another 18 months or so to get a PhD just to make $30 an hour. So guys, I was dedicated to doing this for a whole year. I was going to learn this for a whole year. I was going to stick to it because it was the cheapest tuition that I have ever paid to learn a skill set. I went to college to learn how to manage businesses and how to, do HR and things like that, and how to set things up and set up corporations and all of that stuff. I went to school for that, but I did not go to school to learn how to make money work for me, and I never worked for it. This is what I Am Mastery teach you. At I Am Mastery Academy teaches you. It teaches you how to make money work for you, and you no longer work for it. So I came home and then I came back to my circle of friends, and my friends, they was in the same situation that I was. I have this unique story, so I don't know if I'm talking to you or if I'm talking to you. But my story was, when I came back, my friends was just as broke, busted, and disgusted as I was. But they didn't know my whole situation. Only one person knew, and I had a padlock on my door, and I became a squatter in my own house, trying to figure it out while God worked it out. Now, during that time, a lot of churches was getting closed down. A lot of businesses was being closed down because of what was happening in the market and everything. And so I was like, God, I need some help. So when I was telling my friends about it, of course, they was shooting me down. They was like, no, you need to get. I was like, hey, I just went to this place and I was surrounded by all these people, and I'm trying to tell them, this is a skill set and this is what they was talking about, and they was like, shh. They was shooting me down. Girl, go look. Such and such is hiring. You need to go get another job. You need to do this and that. And it just was not in me to do it. And it was not in me to go out and get another job. So going in, I was so distraught. I went home and I got in my prayer closet. I'm just giving you a brief testimonial, and then I'm going to tell you everything about the skill. So I got home and I got in my closet, and I began to pray, and I was mad one minute, crying the next minute, upset the next minute, trying to find a way out. Some of you are trying to find a way out of a bad situation. And I'm sitting there, and I was like, God, you're going to have to help me. I thought I invested into something that everybody was going to need on a daily basis. And that was something, somewhere to stay. But, when times got tough, they had to downsize and get into something else, something smaller, so that they were able to eat. And I'm not mad at them about that. They did what they needed to do for their family to get themselves situated. But I was losing everything. So I knew then I couldn't just tie all my money up into one thing. And so all he said to me was Ecclesiastes 11:1. Now, I told you guys that I was a co-pastor of a church and been evangelizing for a while. When I found out in Ecclesiastes 11:1, the Good News Translation states this: it is good to enter into foreign trade, because you never know what bad luck this world is going to give you, and that you need a minimum of 7 streams of income in order to survive. Now, that's me paraphrasing the whole chapter 11. Go look at it. And so when I realized that I was in a man-made company with a God-rich skill set, I knew I couldn't lose. So I was dedicated to learning this copy and paste system. Guys, when I say I put a small amount of money in, and you guys waste this, I put a small amount of money in to my account. Now, let me give you a disclaimer. Trading foreign currency can be risky, just like everything else in life. You're going to take some risk. You take a risk every day when you get in your car and you drive out of your driveway. You take a risk every day when you get on a plane to fly somewhere. So there's nothing different than what you're doing here. Now, there are some risks. You're going to have some losses. There will be some losses, just like everything else. But we try to minimize that as much as possible. So I got on with one of the educators there, and I copied and pasted, and literally I took, nope, I can't give any income claims, but I did create a stream of income to where I turned it into 7 streams of income, to now to where when I first started, the 2 figures that I put into a trade account is still working for me 5 years later. And I'm going to show you several streams of income. It's one of the highest paid skill sets on the planet, one of the highest paid. And so you can't lose with this. It's really good, and it's going to help you get to where you need to be. And we're showing you how you can do it from home. So I'm going to pull up. Now let me tell you, it's the foreign exchange market. I'm going to show you several different streams of income of where you can make money from it. And let me go over here and pull it up. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you. It's called the foreign exchange market. Now, over here, let me share my screen real quick. This is the back office. This is where you can come in when you sign in to I Am Master Academy, They have all different kinds of platforms to where you can use. They give you a learning zone. They teach you about Forex. They teach you about DCX. That's digital currency. Those that are looking to take cryptocurrency, want to learn how to trade cryptocurrency. And we have high frequency trading, that's binary. And then we have the regular foreign exchange market. Now, some of you are saying, what is the foreign exchange market? What is Forex? It's exchanging one currency for another currency out of another country, and you're creating, you're helping build each other's economy. So it's just like if I go to Europe and I want to spend money on their economy, I got to convert my dollars over. For an example, if I'm in London, because I love London, I go there a lot. And when I'm over there, I exchange the US dollar for the Great British Pound. Okay, and then I spend it on the market. Whatever I have left over, I come back and I convert it. So some of you know about the foreign exchange in the airports. There's a place there that you can go to if you're getting ready to go out of the country and you want to exchange US dollar for their dollar, you can do that. So right here, you have the foreign exchange market. You have the binary options where we have this saying, we make money in minutes. You can learn how to do that. That's more of a scalping strategy, you know, on a shorter time frame. And then we have the cryptocurrency. And even if you don't want to do any of that, we have an e-commerce store to where we help you set it up through Shopify and give you all of the hottest and latest things that are being sold on Shopify, and you can just copy and paste that onto your store and make money there. And then we have the IBO program, to where if you refer people, you can become, you know, 90% of my base is customer, where I teach you how to trade to build your foundation. And then we have the IBO system. Whoever you refer, the company will pay you a referral fee. So we'll go over that too. And then I'll show you how much you can make on that. So off the bat, this is 5 streams of income. You have Forex, high frequency trade, binary. You have DCX, and then you have the e-commerce store. So over here, you go over here and you pick your strategies. It takes you through it. And it says here, choose your weapon. So if you want to learn anything about Forex, now I'm an educator. Now listen, when I first got started, I did not know how to read the charts at all. I went from not knowing how to read the charts to being the #1 educator in the company for 2 years in a row. And I created a strategy called the ECC 11 strategy. I named it after that scripture, Ecclesiastes 11:1. And it has a 90% win ratio. A 90% win ratio. So I'm a part of the vibrata. You have the Forex system, you have the vibrata, you have the Harmonic Scanner, the vibrata, Gold Cup, levels, pivots, steady, the DeLorean, and the bounce back. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strategies that you can choose from. For those that are just getting started, this is the Harmonic Scanner. For everybody that's coming in, I recommend this to start. When you click on it and you pull it up, it tells you where to enter at, where your stop loss is, and where you take profits. So meaning that whenever this gets to this take profit and it closes out, it will automatically close you out and you'll close out in profit. So on here, that's one strategy. And if you go over here, now I'm on the vibrata, you click on that. Let me go back here. Probably help if I put my glasses on. Hold on one second. Let me get these glasses so I can see these numbers here. Okay, so you will go over here and you click on the vibrata. That's 1. Okay, I'm pulling up everything but what I need here. Harmonic Scanner Academy. Go back over here, and then if you click on the vibrata and you click on that, then you get this. This is the web analyzer. This is the ECC 11 strategy. You see them right here. I teach you on the Ichimoku cloud, and that's there right there. And also we have, you know, other products that you can click on and use as well. So that's the start of that product to where, you know, you will learn. Let's go over here to the cryptocurrency. It shows you how to do it, how to click on it. We make this real easy for you. It tells you when to buy, when to sell. You can get in for the buy. It gives you the entry point, all of that. So, guys, we're here to help you copy and paste and show you a system to where you're able to make a lot of money off of it. Now, I'm going to show you the comp plan also. When you refer people, to the company, and it's real easy. It's the best investment that I have ever made. Okay, let me pull this up for you. This is going to blow you away. I have never seen a comp plan set up like this. Okay, here we go. Let me show you this real quick. Okay, so right here, if you invite 3 people to come to school with you, now this is the option. You don't even have to do this, but this is the IBO program to where there's another stream of income because the company is so appreciative of you inviting people to come to college with you to learn this skill set to where you never have to work for money again. They give you an incentive to help you earn money while you're learning all at the same time. So this is another way that you can learn. And you know how the military have a buddy system that where if you come in with me, then you and your buddy can go where y'all need to go at the same time. So you know somebody there that's familiar. So if you get 3 people to sign up with you, they pay you $37.50 a week, which equals out to $150 a month. That will cover your tuition pretty much. If you come in and if your 3 people go out and each one of them get 3 people and you have a total of 12 people in your downline, now keep in mind, all you got to get is 3 to 4 people. And then they go out and duplicate what you just did. They all go out and get 3. Then you have 12 people in your line and then they'll pay you $600 a month. So now if your 12 people go out and do the same thing and go and get 3 people, they pay you $1,000 a month. You get a check every Friday for $250, $150, or $37.50. And if those 30 people duplicate that, do the same thing, then they will pay you $2,000 a month, which you'll get $500 a week. Platinum 5,000, that's $5,000 a month, $60,000 a year. And if those 75 people go out and get 3 people, that's $1,250 a week, guys. That's somebody's mortgage. $1,250 a week. You can make your mortgage in a week. Chairman 10, that's where you receive $10,000 a month. If those 225 people go out and get 3 people, then you'll get $2,500 a week, $10,000 a month, $120,000 a year. Chairman 25, guys, listen, it goes all the way up to $750,000 a month. And we got people that's doing it. We have a 25-year-old who have recruited people from his college, regular secular college, over into here making $750 a month by just getting them to come and learn with him. This is not including the trading. We have a 22-year-old who just hit Chairman 100 to where he's making $100,000 a month, and he's getting $25,000 a week. Who cannot use that? $100,000 a month. That's $4 million a year with the bonuses that you get. So guys, so that's part of it right there. That's the IBO program right there. That comp plan is everything to me. When I first started, I wasn't even trying to build. I was just trying to get groceries, pay my mortgage. That's what I was trying to do. And it turned into something so much bigger than that. Now I hear some of you saying, well, you're a pastor. You shouldn't be telling people about this. Now listen, the world done told you to go to school and get a good job, and there's nothing wrong with that. But your job is seed money. You need to learn how to invest it in order to make it grow. Now, I'm going to tell you like Paul said in 2 Thessalonians 2:9. I practice in the Amplified Version. I practice in my trades daily so that I would not be a burden to the people, so that they will freely receive the gospel. So guys, I was struggling. I was struggling. And I needed to know what to do in order for me to get better. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to get back with the person that invited you to this call. It costs only $234 to start. Now, if you want to have access to be able to get 4 streams of income out of one, then it's the elite package that you will get. You'll get the elite package for $324, $325 one time. We even let you test it out. After 7 days and you don't like it, we'll give you a refund. But I will ask you to devote at least 12 months to learning this skill set. All you got to do is copy and paste what these great educators have done. And we'll show you how you can create 7, 8 figures from one of how to do this by entering into foreign trading. So guys, thank you so much for the call. If you're on this call and you're seeing this and I invited you to this call, go to my website at ibuildlegacies.com and sign up today. Or email me at ibuildlegacies@gmail.com. And then I will send you out the link and the information for you to be able to sign up and get started with me. I've done all the hard work. I'm one of the educators, so I'm willing to mentor you. I'm looking to mentor at least 25 people for the next 30 days. 25 people for the next 30 days. So guys, thank you so much. Again, my name is Dr. Kathy Kirkland. I really appreciate you hopping on this call. And for all those that are looking to get mentored and learn how to create 7, 8 figures and being able to work from home, I'm a living testimony. I already have mine. And I'm doing just like Paul in 2 Thessalonians 2:9. I'm practicing in my trades daily so that I wouldn't be a financial burden to the people. But I want you to learn this skill set so that you can create generational wealth. So again, you can reach me at ibuildlegacies.com. Go ahead and sign up and we'll get started in the next 3 days is when the next class starts. So you got time to sign up, go through the back office, take a look at it, and we'll go from there. You guys have a great day.